Ciao, this is Father Andrew Recepcion, greeting you from Rome. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today the Church celebrates the memorial of Saint Teresa of Avila. She is considered as one of the most important mystics of the Church and also a Carmelite reformer, a religious reformer in the Church. And 4 centuries after her death, she was declared a doctor of the Church. If there's one thing that we can reflect on the life of Saint Teresa of Avila, it is on the value of contemplative prayer. Many of us have been taught when we were still small that prayer is really important in our life. And for some of us, we have recited prayers in our life, from the Our Father, Hail Mary, Glory be, and some other formulary prayers. But Saint Teresa of Avila teaches us that contemplative prayer is more than a recitation of formulary prayers. In fact, she says that prayer is actually that experience of being with somebody who is your friend, somebody who you are close to. And she says that it is really taking time to be with somebody whom you know loves you. And that is the essence of contemplative prayer. And also, Saint Teresa of Avila uses the image of watering a garden when it comes to prayer. Yes, our life becomes dry and arid, especially when we go through some difficult situations of our life, as if we do not anymore feel the presence of God. But Saint Teresa of Avila says that prayer waters our soul, our life, and gives it a new growth, gives it a new strength to be able to continue our ascent towards God. And lastly, when we go to the life of Saint Teresa of Avila, especially the way of perfection as indicated by one of her most important writings, we are reminded that there are 3 essential elements when we want to live a prayer-filled life. The first one is love of neighbor. So prayer is not just closing our eyes and staying in the chapel the whole day. Saint Teresa of Avila says that prayer also means love of neighbor. So in other words, true prayer leads us to love our neighbor better. And second, it is also detachment from created things. This is most difficult for all of us. Detachment from created things, from creatures. And I think, put simply, it means that when we pray, we have to give everything that we have, everything that we are, to God. We surrender everything, our mind, our hearts, our will. And in that way, we are detached from created things and from creatures. Our imagination, our reason, our memory, we surrender to God. But this will take us a lifetime. And lastly, for Teresa of Avila, a prayer-filled life also needs true humility. Indeed, if we are proud, we will not strive to pray. But when we recognize, and humility is this recognition, awareness that we need God in our life, that's why we pray. So that's true humility, that we cannot do anything really meaningful without God, and that's part of our prayer. So dear friends, as we celebrate the memorial of Saint Teresa of Avila, let us be reminded of the power and the value of a prayer-filled life. Yes, 3 elements of a prayer-filled life: love of neighbor, detachment from created things and from creatures, and through humility. And obviously, because we are conversing with our closest friend, Jesus, and He matters to us because He loves us. That's the heart of Saint Teresa of Avila's teaching on prayer. Let's try to live this today. God bless you.